Test, test, test. Stand by. Test, 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 test. Do not update. Nope. Test, test, test. There we go. Shoot. Welcome to Iceland Sports Complex here in Louisville, Kentucky. To be exactly, Linden, Kentucky, as we have the Louisville Cardinals taking on the University of Michigan-Dearborn. I'm guessing Wolverines. I don't think they'd surely change it up for branches like this. But nonetheless, the Cards are back at home after 2 losses to the Missouri School of Drury last week, as a 4-1 loss on last Friday, and then I believe, if my stats are correct, 5-3 loss on the Saturday game. The Cards back in town. I have yet to get a starting lineup here. I'm very excited for the intermission report, though, for the alumni, because I don't know if they're that big of Dearborn alumni. I'm sure there's a few listeners in here. I'm going to hold it off for now. But let me just get a sneak peek here. Oof. Oof. We'll wait till the first intermission, but not looking too good for the Dearborn alumni. In other news, though, around the sports world, the Miami Dolphins losing last night 31-21 to the Buffalo Bills. In football, for college football-wise, Rutgers in Iowa starts in about 15 minutes in Piscataway, New Jersey. Oklahoma State up 3-0 on the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Just about 4 minutes into the game. Tulsa is marching, though. The Cardinals in football play against the Falcons of Bowling Green as they take on Eddie George and Pudge tomorrow. Third straight home game before the Cardinals go to Pittsburgh next week for their ACC opener. I know there's MLB on. Yeah, we're close to the postseason here. My Boston Red Sox in the middle of the first inning are tied 0-0 to the Rays of Tampa Bay. Chicago Cubs up 4-2 over the Cincinnati Reds. Let me just send the link to my family so they can listen to their favorite son call hockey games. That's right. Great song here. Love Sosa remix. Everyone knows that I love Sosa, as that is my dog's name. The Atlanta Braves, despite having a bad season this year, up 6-1 over the Detroit Tigers, almost said Lions, in the bottom of the fourth inning. The Pittsburgh Pirates up 3-1 over the Oakland Athletics. And the funniest thing about this app is it just says Athletics. No Oakland, no Sacramento, no Vegas, as that is supposedly the new landing spot for Jim Fisher or whatever. It's Athletics. Shout out Biggest Biscuit, as he is a massive fan of the Athletics and he is very upset. The Pirates, though, Henry Davis's Pirates up 3-1 in the top of the fifth. The Baltimore Orioles up 1-0 in the top of the third over the New York Yankees. The Yankees, if you are David Ortiz. The New York Mets tied with the Washington Nationals at 1 in the top of the third. Just getting underway in Chicago for the Padres. White Sox, that is tied at 0 in the bottom of the first. Middle of the first, Toronto Blue Jays go up 1 over the Royals in Kansas City. Marlins take on the Rangers at 1:05. Twins versus Guardians at 8:10. Angels versus Rockies at 8:10. Mariners versus Astros at 8:10. 8:15. Cardinals Brewers. Phillies Diamondbacks 9:40 in that 10:10. Everyone's favorite team, the Los Angeles Dodgers, take on the San Francisco Giants. And the Tulsa Golden Hurricane have just got a touchdown scored there. Trouble in paradise for the 40-year-old man, Mike Gundy. Nothing else here. Golf. I don't know who these guys are. Don't be afraid, fans. The game has not started yet. We are just getting the ice cleared off. Don't know why the scoreboard says second period. I'm sure they're the Wolverines, but I do have to double check here. Michigan-Dearborn mascot is... Yeah, they are the Wolverines. Okay. We'll take a quick break, though. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes. We're about to get underway here at Iceland Sports Complex between the University of Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines versus the Louisville Cardinals, as they look just like Ann Arbor. As the Wolverines start to come out here. Brighter yellow, though, I will be honest. I like the goalie's pads, though. Not that that means much. But welcome in. As LeAngelo Ball plays through the speakers. Oh, rookie lap. Rookie lap for the boy. And we have our first rookie lap of the season as Lane. John Lane takes the inaugural rookie lap for his debut as he gets the call up from the D2 squad to the D1 squad, along with Whit Proctor today, as a few injuries here and there on the D1 side. Jake Zima with a concussion, and Cohen's ankles rolled. I'm fine, everybody. I'm fine. No starting lineups here. We'll go right into the national anthem. Do I have time to say it? I do not. Nope. I'll give you the starting lineup in a second. Here is the national anthem. Here we go. We are about to get underway. Starting lineups for the Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines at left wing, number 34, Joey Kybor, At center, number 88, Caleb Cathcart. At right wing, number 11, Bailey Bird. Do we have a Bird rival going on today, as Bobby Bird wears 12, 11 for the Dearborn Wolverines is Bailey Bird. Spelling one letter off. Bobby has an I. Bailey has a Y. At left defense, number 19, Max Hartwell. At right defense, number 26, Jake Emery. And in goal for the Wolverines tonight, number 29, Trevor Heslop. For the Cardinals, number 7 at left wing, Noah Malcolm. At center, number 13, Cam Morrow. At right wing, Jonathan Patch. At left defense, Josh Nardi. At right defense, Jack Bowers. And in goal for your Cardinals tonight, Luke Brzezinski. As quickly we get into the game, quick face-off win for the Cardinals. Taken away by the Wolverines. They slap it down low. Picked up by Josh Nardi behind the net of Brzezinski. Swings all the way up, and a penalty will be called on the Wolverines as Caleb Cathcart goes to the box. I didn't see the signal, but a quick Zaxby's power play to start off this game for the Cardinals. 18 seconds in. Cathcart to the box, 2 minutes for interference on Josh Nardi. Good draw there for the Quebec native. We await the draw. Andrew Brow will take it. Win for the Wolverines. They slap it out, get it out of the zone. Picked up in the neutral zone by Beeman, who slaps it away. Wolverines slap it back in. Beeman behind the net of Brzezinski. Takes it up himself through the left side of the neutral zone. Pass back to Murray, who drops it back to Brow. Brow through the middle, cuts to the right. Gets almost hit off the puck. Pass to Drew. Drew's pass inaccurate. Picked up by Murray in the neutral zone. Murray using his stick skills there. Eats a check, loses his stick, though, and loses the puck. Wolverines go the other way, and they dump it down intelligently. Brzezinski leaves it for Beeman. Beeman playing it patiently behind the net. Drops it off for Helinski, who plays it patiently, waiting for a line change here. He'll get one. Swinging in the offensive zone is Morrow, who comes out as Helinski dumps it in. Wolverines try to get it out. They will, despite the valiant effort for Helinski to keep it alive. Nardi just drawing the penalty. He takes it up for the power play here. 45 seconds remaining on this power play for the Cardinals. Nardi, left side shot, goes wide. Kept alive by Helinski. He chips it into the corner. Rims are on the boards. Nardi keeps it alive, though, at the point. Eats a check. Helinski pinching. Wolverines the other way. There's Cunningham. Cross-ice pass to Teets. Playing it back. 22 seconds remaining on this penalty kill for the Wolverines. And this will probably be the final rush up for the Cardinals on this power play. Nardi going through the middle of his defensive zone, now through the neutral zone. Saucer pass there to the True. The True fans on the shot, goes to the corner. And the Wolverines' early penalty is killed. They have a chance here, but Brzezinski will cover it up as Kybor was coming out with some speed alone. Brzezinski covers it up for the whistle. 17:37 remaining here in the first period. It's Tyler DeTrue and I don't even know who that was. Oh, Carter Allen, excuse me. Carter Allen rims it around the boards there, gets the pass off. And a loose puck got deflected into the glove there of Brzezinski for a cover. They have a number 8 that is not on my sheet. Shot from the point goes wide. Rebounds picked up off the boards by Allen. Allen leaves it for his defenseman there, who ribs it around the boards. Played in the corner. Using his body is Yates. Still loose in the corner. Now played up to the top. Shot from the Wolverines goes wide. I think I believe it hit a stick. Allen fighting it for it with Drew. The True will come in to help. Beeman gets it. Tries to play it off the glass. Great hand eye for the Wolverines defender. Carl Drew slaps it out. Eats a check there. Was Emery for the Wolverines. Dumped in the zone. Picked up there by Heslop, who gets the Wolverines to help him out, get it out. Helinski now gets it at the blue line. His pass gets taken away in the neutral zone. Wolverines have a chance here. In front, Brzezinski slaps it to the right. Proctor tries to get it out. Wolverines keep it alive. Proctor again. He'll get it out this time, but taken away there by Noah. Wow. Samaja. Maja. Chance in front, covered up there by Heslop of the Wolverines. Zero zero is your score with 15:50 remaining here in the first period. Thank you for joining us here for Wolverines versus Cardinals. Murrow takes the draw, loses it back. Wolverines get it in their own corner. They try to slap it out, and they will succeed with this one. And a rush one-on-one here led by Bailey Bird goes wide, high and wide. Pass up to the point, block shot there for Murrow. Patch through the middle. He'll almost find Malcolm, but Malcolm gets tripped up, and there's another power play going for the Cardinals with 15:27 remaining here in the first. Malcolm got tangled up chasing for the loose puck, and that will be Noah Samaj going to the box. So a 2-minute power play thanks to Zaxby's here for the Cardinals. Murrow waits the draw. He'll win it back to his defender, Malcolm, playing out of position for the power play. Rims it around the boards, picked up by Patch in the corner. He'll lose it, though. Still in the offensive zone to start this power play. Cross-ice pass from Nardi to Malcolm. Malcolm tries to get it in the corner. He will. Puck still loose. Now picked up, played up to the point, gets bounced out there from the outstretched stick of Brandon Payton. And now he's got a chance in front for a shorty. Gets slapped away there by Malcolm and Nardi. Now it's Patch the other way going up the right wing boards. Pass back to Malcolm. Malcolm shot. Goes high. Hits a stanchion. Weird bounce. Chance in front. Net is dislodged off. Whistle blown. Face-off will be taken down low. Andrew Brow waits the draw to continue this power play. Wolverines win it. Kept alive in the zone for his time being, but quickly taken out. Brow picks it up in the zone end. Pass up to Murray on the left wing boards. Chance for the Cards. Slapped away there by the Wolverine defender. And the Wolverines get it out of their defensive zone. Picked up by Beeman in his own neutral, the neutral zone. Leaves it for Murray. Murray spinning around, waiting for some openings. He finds Bird. Bird takes this shot, gets deflected. Puck's loose in front, slapped away there. Inaccurate shot for, I believe, Carl Drew. Bird spinning around the left side. He gets it to Carl Drew. Shot save there off the pad of Heslop. Beeman sporting the C for captain for the Cardinals. He drops it off for Brow. Brow skating through the zone. Eats a check. No call there. Right, no call. That was a clean hit there. Drew will pick it up. Shot. Weird angle shot. Almost caught Heslop unfocused. Brzezinski keeps it down low. Pass to Nardi. Nardi trying to find Yates. He can't. Take it away. Shot saved there by Brzezinski. Puck's loose. Picked up by Barrett. Wolverines. Nice. Whistle's blown. Face-off will be taken down low. Taken by Tyler DeTrue, the Downington, Pennsylvania native. He wins it back. Trying to find Nardi. Wolverines keep it alive in their own zone. Great. Deflection there from Bryce Yates. Kybor gets a stick on it. No icing's called. Bowers rims it around for Nardi in the corner. Nardi just gives it away to the Wolverines. Cathhart's pass in front. Puck's loose. Brzezinski covers it up for the time being, so the referee McClure will call it Bowers and Caleb Cathcart behind the net of Brzezinski, obviously telling them each other how their grades are going in school. Just good conversation. Nothing negative being said there. Tim Holton loses the draw to the Wolverines. Block shot there from Holton, though. Puck is still loose. Wolverines pick it up. Shot goes into the netting off of a deflection from a stick. Faceoff should be down low again in the Cardinals' defensive zone. John Lane getting some action here early in the first period after taking his rookie lap. Faceoff won there by Holton. Rims are on the boards from Holinski. He eats a check there as well. Allen up top to Emery. Emery's shot goes wide. Played it in the corner. It's Barrett. He plays it up to his defenseman. Shot there blocked by Holinski. Take it out of the zone through the neutral zone. Nessus was able to get it out, but couldn't hold on to it. Wolverines held on to possession with about 12:03 remaining in the first period. 0-0 is your score. Going up the ice with some speed was Hartwell, taken away by Holton. Holton loses it for a second. Lane dumps it down low into the corner. No one will chase it. Line change for the Cardinals, it seems like. Here comes a Nessus on the front forecheck. Taken away in the neutral zone by Jonathan Patch. He takes it to the right side. Eats a check there. Doesn't fall down, though. Allen does. Wolverines do get the puck back in their own defensive zone. Holton in the corner. Loose puck finds Patch's stick. Patch finds Holinski at the point. Holinski can't hold on to it, though. He just keeps it down low to Nessus, who found Patch with a slot chance there. Gets deflected away. Now played in the corner. Chase there. On the forecheck is Patch. Emery will pick it up for the Wolverines, and it'll get it all the way out of the zone. Whistle's blown for an icing. Face-off won by the Wolverines. Shot or chance in front for the Cards goes a wide left. Wolverines holding on to it. Slapped away by the Cardinals. Puck's loose in the neutral zone. It'll be chased here by Murrow and Malcolm. Malcolm putting the forecheck on Emery. Gets some help from Murrow. Puck gets out off the glass. Chance here for the Wolverines. And it's Cunningham in front. Shot saved by Brzezinski. Rebounds picked up. Played in the corner. Malcolm using the boards. Gets it to Murrow. Murrow trying to find Nugent. Wolverines finding it in their own zone. Pass up to Cunningham. Cunningham gets it by Beeman, a fellow Michigan native. Beeman into the front of the net, loses it in his feet. Nugent takes it away, drops it off for Murray. Murray on a one-on-one chance, breakaway, if you will. Shot there, save. Rebounds loose. Heslop does make the second save and knocks the net off its hinges for a whistle. Nonetheless, great save and effort from Trevor Hoslop. 0-0 is your score after that amazing effort there from the goaltender for the Wolverines to keep it knotted up. Wolverines do win the faceoff. They play it off the glass. Takes a weird Iceland bounce. Still bouncing around. They get it in the zone. Payton takes it himself. And Brow off the deflection there from Nugent with his stick. Tried to find Murray. No luck there. Wolverines go the other way. Bad line change for the Wolverines. Gives it right back to the Cardinals. No high stick is called after a questionable high stick. Nugent from the corner takes it, gets it taken away there by Kleiber. Wolverines get it out, picked up in the neutral zone. Here's Bailey Bird, shot, save. Oh, no, it went wide. Maybe a quick deflection. Brow takes it up off the boards. He chases it up himself, finds Yates, and it'll get called for the offsides as Brow was a little eager getting into the zone. song sucks. Face-off won by the Cardinals in the neutral zone. Polinsky to Ducey. Ducey drops it down low. Glove save there by Heslop. He leaves it for his defender. Holinsky takes his spill. Here's a chance for the Wolverines. Holinsky, great effort to get back on the back check. Pucks goes off the boards there and out of the zone there, led by Tyler DeTrue, the freshman for the Cardinals. Dumped down low by the Wolverines. Brzezinski uses a stick, leaves it for Ducey. Ducey getting it up through the middle. Bouncing puck picked up there by Liam Summit for the Wolverines. D-to-D pass. Pass through the middle from Samaja. And it goes for an icing on the Wolverines. Face off down low for the Cardinals in the Cardinals offensive zone. 8:18 remaining here in the first period. 0-0 is your score between the Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines and the Louisville Cardinals. If you're just joining us here, thank you. I'm Tanner Brunessa, your play-by-play commentator. Holinsky from the point. Drops it down low to Proctor. Proctor's shot gets deflected there. I believe that hit a leg or a foot of a defender. Holton from the corners. Nico takes his spill. Don't worry, he'll do more push-ups than you afterwards, though. Ducey pinching. Not a good enough pinch. Wolverines get it out. Holinsky picks it up in the neutral zone. He'll dump it down himself. Opposite corner. Pressure applied here by Holton and Proctor. Wolverines try and get it out. Holinsky keeps it alive with the feet. Holton shot. Gets deflected away off a body. Proctor picks it up, covered up there off this shot by Heslop. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this one out. A lot of Michigan natives here for the Dearborn Wolverines, but a few Canadians. Cunningham from Chatham, Ontario. As it's Barrett, does a move around Beeman. Beeman with his stick gets it into the corner. Murrow helps out Beeman. Patch, no look pass, looking for Malcolm, no luck there. Should have looked, I'd say. Brow putting the pressure, Hartwell gets it behind the net of Heslop. Tries to pull away Keith Yandel Sonk. No luck there. Barrett in his own offensive zone. Shot there by Allen's. Better save by Brzezinski. Played it in the corner now. Beeman slaps it up to Malcolm. Malcolm. Fans on the first pass. Murrow wasn't looking for it. Icing is waved off. Murrow wins the race to the puck, though. Eats a check. And it's Emery for the Wolverines up through the middle. Pass up to Janikowski. Hayden needs a check there from Murray, but loses the puck. Picked up by Nugent. Nugent plays through the middle. Loses it. Fighting for it on the boards. Pass in front to Nugent, and Nugent scores! Off the pass from Andrew Brown. And Andrew Nugent makes it 1-0 here with just halfway under the first period left to go. The Montano, Illinois native Andrew Nugent. Is that the second of the year? They're the second of the year now. Great pass there from Andrew Brown. Better shot from Andrew Nugent. Is this a full Andrew line? I didn't even notice. It's the AAA line, yeah. Oh, God, I'm dying here. All right, we're back to business. I don't know why that killed me. Chance in front for the Wolverines, slapped away by Nardi with the stick. Huge hit there by Andrew Murray in the corner. Puck still loose. Slapped away there by DeTrue up to Bowers. Murray taking it up himself on the left wing boards. Murray dumps it down low. Chased there by Bobby Bird, who just leaves it. I don't think that was on purpose. Delayed offsides as the ref's hand is up, now waved off. Wolverines, D-to-D pass there. Pressure applied on by Bird. Almost got a chance there for Murrow in front. Or no, excuse me, Bryce Yates in front. Shot goes wide for the Wolverines. Bird leaves it for the True. The True goes to the right. Bird goes to the middle. The True to Yates goes wide. Polinsky from the point gets a deflection from Yates, but that one goes also high as well. Polinsky out of the position. He uses his pinch powers there. The True in his position. Brzezinski plays it in the corner. Wolverines take it up. Payton shot there from Cunningham. Better save by Brzezinski. Emery fighting off the pressure from Bobby Bird. No call there. Chance for Bird in front. Goes wide off the deflection. Polinsky loses the puck battle at the point. Kept alive for the Cardinals' possession in the neutral zone. Here comes Anestis. Anestis loses a stick in the process there. That one shatters like a piece of glass. Malcolm past the lane in the neutral zone. Lane shot gets deflected. Chance in front for Malcolm now. The net's dislodged off. Covered up by Heslop for the whistle. 4:05 remaining here in the first period. Literally. You're all named Andrew? All right, you're Andy, you're Drew, and you're Andrew. We all want to be called Andrew. Jim Bob, Jimmy, Jimbo. Great. Good, because you're going. Great Shoresy reference there from Adam Bowman. Fantastic reference, by the way. Wolverines dump it down all the way for an icing. Face-off taken back at the same spot that it was last time. I haven't heard a Bruno Mars song in so long. Face-off won by Malcolm. Plays it back to Patch. Who plays it to Drew. Drew in front. Malcolm in front. Drew again from the point. Shot gets deflected. Wolverines go the other way. Here comes Payton. Takes it through the middle. Save by Brzezinski. Rebound still loose. Beeman will pick it up off the ricochet. I believe matching penalties are called here. We await the call. I believe Jonathan Patch will go to the box. No, Malcolm? It's on us? Oh. No, you're right. Cards go on a power play here. 2 minutes for, I believe, roughing. I don't even know what just happened. It was so out of the play view. Face-off was won by the Cardinals. Murray does not have a long enough stick to grab that pass, though. He'll take it up himself through the defensive zone and the neutral zone. He dumps it in. Offsides. And Bobby Bird was called offsides. And they'll claim it's intentional. Face-off all the way down the ice we go. One to nothing is your score off of the lone goal from Andrew Nugent. Brow waits the face-off here for the power play to start off again. Face-off won by Brow. Bounces to Murray. Now to Bird. Back to Murray. Offsides is waved off. So Cards now start their possession, but quickly taken away by the Wolverines. All the way down. Brzezinski stops it himself. Leaves it for the defenseman Beeman, who now gains his speed and accelerates up the ice through the middle. Drop back to Brow. Brow will just intelligently dump it into no one. Wolverines dump it out themselves. Malcolm with some pressure applied on there by the Wolverines. Fights it off, takes it up himself to start this rush. Off the left side. Looking, circling around the zone, needs to check there. Helinski pinching. Great effort there for Helinski, keeps it alive. Nardi at the point, dumps it down low. Now from the corner is Malcolm. Pass to Helinski. Helinski finds Murrow, who drops it for Helinski. Helinski using his body, finds Nardi at the point. Shot there. Another shot off the rebound, save by Trevor Hoslub. With now his 13th save of the period is Heslop. He keeps this. That's a 1-goal lead for the Cardinals with 38 seconds remaining on this power play. 2:09 remaining in the first period. Malcolm awaits the draw on the left side of the offensive zone. Face-off won by Malcolm. Played back to Nardi. Nardi found Patch. Patch was trying to find someone open. Got deflected away. Malcolm picks it up himself. Circles around the hash marks. Leaves it for Nardi. Nardi, known for his speed here. He'll use it. Dumps it down low, actually. Rimmed around the boards off the stick of Heslov, the goaltender. Good enough to kill off at least 10 seconds from this power play. 10 seconds remaining on this power play. Helinski takes it up through the middle. Now through the right side, dumps it in. We'll be back to even strength now. Patch in front. Finds Yates. Yates eats a check there. Wolverines take the possession up themselves. Move around. DeTrue gets his stick on it to disrupt the possession. Back in their offensive zone is the Cardinals. Here comes Yates. Takes a shot. Save. Actually goes wide. Beeman picks it up off the ricochet from the boards. Circles around the zone. Spins on the dime in the corner. Holds on to it. Yates up to Drew at the point. Offsides is waved off. From my angle, it looked like Cards were offsides. Wolverines through the middle. Now through the right side. Gets a shot off. Save there by Brzezinski. He just plays it in the corner. Barrett picks it up. Finds his line mate, Allen. Now up top to Emery. Cross ice pass to Hartwell. Hartwell's shot saved by Brzezinski. Played into the corner. Beeman picks it up behind the net. Rims it up all the way to Nugent, the lone goal scorer for the Cards. 30 seconds remaining here in the first period. Now 20. One last rush up here for either team as Anestis takes it away, and 10 seconds go. Here comes the last rush up for the period. It's led by the Wolverines. They dump it down low into the corner. Hartwell eats a check there by Nardi. Another check laid on by Dawson Nelson on Holton. There's a little tangle up there in the corner. Nardi doesn't seem to be in pain. No one seems to be in pain. I don't think any arms went up. They're just making sure. But after 20 minutes, the Cardinals have the 1-0 lead over the Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines. We'll be back here in about, give or take, 5-10 minutes for the intermission report. Obviously, infamously I use the alumni of the opposing team. Let me check around the scores of the sports world. We'll be right back. I'm Tanner Rudemesso. 1-0. Cardinals hold the lead over the Wolverines. Okay, let's go. Hey, we're on air. That was said by Jonathan Cohen.
No, it wasn't. It was sent by Graham Jacobs.
That was said by Zach Selinger.
Yep.
That's always a good one. He's. I hope Beth's listening. That would be awesome. Dang it. Oh my God, dude! Oklahoma State's so bad now. 13-3. Where is this? In Stillwater, Oklahoma. The Tulsa Golden Hurricanes hold the lead over the Oklahoma State Cowboys and Mike Gundy. Oh boy! Hey, Rutgers is in the red zone. It's tied at 14 at the end of the first quarter. Oh my God! The Iowa opened up the game with a kick return touchdown, and then led by 2 Rutgers touchdowns, and then tied up 2:24 remaining in the first was Moulton. What's his name? Mike Gronowski, 3 for 5, 49 yards. Ethan Kalamakis, 11 for 13, 128. Neither QB has a touchdown. Kamari Moulton and Antoine Raymond are the only rushing touchdowns. Excuse me. Anton Raymond and Kamari Moulton and Ethan Kalamakis with the touchdowns off the rushing end there. Tied at 14 at the end of the first. Go RU. Please, for the love of God and my family, to be happy. To the MLB. Come on, Sox. 3-2, the Rays hold the lead over the Boston Red Sox at the bottom of the fourth. The Cubs blew it. Let's do. But don't worry, it's the Cincinnati Reds in the bottom half of the game. 7-4, the Reds hold the lead in the bottom of the seventh over the Chicago Cubs. 8-1 in Detroit as the Braves keep holding on to this lead against the Tigers. Athletics are back on top as it's 4-3 in the middle of the eighth in Pittsburgh over the Pirates. Orioles still up 2-0 over the Yankees. No longer tied in. It's the Mets Stadium now. It's not Shea. Citi Field, that's it. In Citi Field, the Mets are up 8-6 in the bottom of the fifth. White Sox up 4-2 over the Padres. That's wild. Royals up 9-1 over the Blue Jays. Jeez Louise, what happened? It was 1-0 like at the. Oh my God, a 7 first inning, 7-run first. Now it's 10-1. Okay. Texas Rangers up 1-0 over the Marlins. Guardians up 2-0 over the Twins. Tied in the top of the third between the Angels and the Rockies at 3. Mariners up 1-0 over the Astros, and the Brewers are down to the Cardinals 1-0. That's been your sports update here in the nest from Tanner Brumesso. Can we get an update in the Rutgers score before we get back to it? Nothing yet. Second quarter started. The second period's about to get underway. Did you just sneeze or what? Oh, and a quick shout out to Dylan Torres, who's in Happy Valley at his new school, Penn State. The most overrated football team in the FBS rankings, and I said it. Villanova's not a football team. That's fake. If it was basketball, But Penn State, the worst top 3 team in the nation. Rankings-wise, I think their rankings a little, They're not as bad as Texas, though. I will say that. If Louisville went to Happy Valley, they would win. I'm kidding. About to get underway, though, here at Iceland Sports Complex. 1-0 is your score off of the lone goal from Andrew Nugent, the sophomore for the Cardinals. Cameron Morrow, Jonathan Patch, Noah Malcolm, Josh Nardi, Jack Bowers. Practically the same exact starting lineups. And then Caleb Cathert
And others for the Wolverines as they enter their zone there, slapped away from Bailey Bird's stick, pick it up by Emery in the neutral zone. Back to Bird, Bailey Bird, of course. Chance in front goes wide of the stick of Kybor. Up top, ice or offsides is waved off. Pass down low. Wolverines off to a great start off this period. Shot saved by Brzezinski. Chance in front. Deflected away off the shot there from Max Hartwell. Playing in the corner. Wolverines still have the puck. Jonathan Patch takes it away off the right wing boards. He plays it through the middle. Gets it off his stick. Picks it back up on the left wing side. Shot goes wide. Heslub tips his glove onto it. Taken away there by Brow. Dumped down low. Chased here by Murray and Nugent as the Andrews line is back on the ice. Bailey Bird picks it up for the Wolverines on the right wing boards. Pass it back to his defender, Emery. Emery trying to fake out Brow. Play it up through the middle. No tripping called there. Murray leaves it for Brow, and now Murray's going to the box. 2 minutes for slashing as he completely hacked Max Hartwell's stick out of his hands. Stand by for a stream check here just to make sure everything is going swimmingly. Test. All right, we're all good. Thank you. So a 2-minute power play going for the Wolverines as the Cards enter their first Devon Law Firm penalty kill of the night. Face off won by the Wolverines. It's Emery having a long shift here. Played down low is the Wolverines. They circle around the zone here. Is Hartwell just drew the penalty on Murray. He plays it down low. Back to Hartwell, looking for Emery at the point. He'll get it there. Emery shot, saved there by Brzezinski. Covered up by Briz for the whistle. Face-off will go to the right side. Left side of Brzezinski, glove hand side. Right in front of the Wolverine bench. Carter Allen awaits the draw. Allen wins the draw back to his defenseman Emery. Emery finds Will Barrett, who collects it back off a weird bounce. 1:25 remaining on the Wolverines power play. Played in front. Weird bounce. Not covered yet in the crease. Cards slap it away, but can't get it out. Wolverines keep it alive in the offensive zone. Hartwell off the boards to Barrett. Now down low is now up top to Emery. Emery shot goes wide, hits a body or stick. Emery up top again, pass down low to Hartwell. Emery shot goes wide. Here comes Janukowski circling around the zone. Pass up to Emery again. Slap shot there. Saved by Brzezinski. That shot came from Max Hartwell off the one-timer. The former Fairbanks Ice Dog can't get it past Brzezinski. Passing around are the Wolverines. Stick is flying. That was a stick of Jonathan Patch. 30 seconds remaining on this Wolverine power play. They've had all the momentum to start this period, though, as they try to trickle back into this game down 1-0 to the Cardinals. Here comes Cathcart through the middle looking for a defender. It was Janukowski. No luck there. I do not have this guy on my sheet. He's not on the score sheet. Number 8 goes around the zone for the Wolverines, circling around. Back to even strength, 5-on-5. Nardi using his feet there to get it out of the zone and help out was Whip Proctor. Rimmed around the boards, Nico Nessus keeps it alive in the zone. Into the bench, whistles blown as the puck goes into Graham's Cardinals bench. 16-18 remaining here in the second period. Cardinals hold the 1-0 lead. Tim Holton waits the draw for the Cardinals. One there by Connor Hassey. Wolverines have a shot there, goes off the leg of Brzezinski, played into the corner, rimmed around the boards. Wolverines keep it alive. Teets eats a check there from Drew. Drew gets the puck back off the bounce, leaves it for Beeman behind the net of Brzezinski. Beeman tries to find the glass, goes a little bit over for the whistle. Face-off won by the Wolverines. Shot save by Brzezinski. Got a clean shot from the point. Got a cleaner save. That shot came from Noah Samaja. I could be completely butchering that name too. I don't know. Look at 61's name and tell me what that says. Right? Wolverines rimming around the zone here. Don't know, right? Shot. Whit Proctor picking it up off the ricochet. Eats a check there and brings a body down. Here comes Nico Nessus using his speed. Pass in front. Shot. No call there. Wolverines go the other way. Led here by Summit. Eats a check. Bodies are flying all over this ice on this shift. Beeman up top. 2 Whit Proctor fans on it. Gets it through the neutral zone. Wolverines pick it up. That is Payton, the 6'7" from Woodhaven, Michigan. Payton and Holinsky. A combined 13.5 feet there in the corner. I don't know why I said that. Now played in the corner, picked up by Beeman. Pressure applied on by Cunningham. He rims it around the boards. Wolverines keep it alive. Puck gets deflected to the wide left of Brzezinski's net. And Nessus can't get the pass off the brow. Wolverines hold on to it. Cunningham's shot goes wide. It's a Cardinal defender. Payton playing it off the left wing boards, rims around. Behind the net, Brzezinski. Now picked up off the boards is Nugent. Nugent looking for his second one here. Does a move through the middle. Shot goes off the pad of Heslop. And Murray with a great stick to keep it alive at the point. Music is playing. I don't know why. Puck is still in play. Payton up the fights through a stiff arm from Bauer. Payton using his arm to stiff arm Bowers. Can this music please stop playing? This is like an NBA game right now. Holinsky tries to get a stick on there. Shot from the Wolverines. Shot from the point there by Max Hartwell. Covered up by Brzezinski. And now it's an appropriate time to play music. I don't know.
That's not her name. There's 2 things to play. One doesn't. That's not her.
What was that? Here we go. Caleb Cathart waits the draw for the Wolverines, and he'll take it against Cameron Murrow. And this is really annoying.
Chance for the Wolverines gets slapped away by Brzezinski's blocker there. And out of the zone, it's Chase there, who takes a weird bounce. Delayed offsides is called. Is this Harry Potter music playing right now? I'm getting really confused, and I don't like this. I'm going to have to buckle down and fight through it. Wolverines from the corner. Eats a check there was Joey Kybor. Shot there from Kybor goes wide of the left-hand side of Brzezinski. Played into the corner. This is the one guy on the Wolverines I do not have a number or name for. Bowers. And offside's called on the Wolverines there. Why is Eleanor Rigby playing right now? What is going on? I love the Beatles like the next man, but come on. I can't work in these conditions. I already have ADD. I can't do this. Hey, Cards are going on a power play, though. I think it was too many men was the call. And the music's finally off. Let's go. Oh, my God. I can't wait till, like, Big X the Plug just starts playing through the speakers. I'll be like, all right, it's a little bit better. Hey. Face-off won by Murrow. We're going to have to buckle down and get through this power play, boys, with some music playing. Emery fights through a check. Left here for Patch. Patch rims around the boards. Finds Beeman. Beeman. Loose puck in the corner trying to find Patch again. Great pinch there from Holinski and Beeman. Now played in the corner. Patch fights through the check there. Pass off to Beeman at the point. Beeman. Back to Patch on the left wing boards. Cross ice pass to Malcolm. Malcolm shot. Bouncing around. Hits a couple bodies into the netting for the whistle. Boy, oh boy, that was fun. One 1:26 remaining on this Zaxby's power play for the Cardinals. There's been a lot of things that have happened at Iceland Sports Complex. I don't know why that was so nerve-wracking for me. I've played from Nardi. Finds Holinski in front. He fans on it, though. Holinski again loses it, trying to find Nardi. 1:10 remaining on this power play. Line change for Patch. Here comes Murray. Dumped down low by Nardi, chased by Malcolm. Malcolm fights through it in the corner. Pinned against the boards. Murrow takes a weird bounce there. Delayed offsides is called off. Almost got Janikowski into the Cardinals bench there off a hit. Dumped again. Murrow fights through it in the corner. Now up top to Malcolm. Off the bounce shot there. Off the blocker of Heslop. Beeman picks it up at the point. Rims it around the boards. Murrow, he catches a body in the corner there. A big hit there from the freshman Murrow. 20 seconds remaining on this power play. Probably the last rush up here for the Cardinals, led here by Captain Beeman. Now through the middle, the Michigan native drops it off. For Murray. Murray will lose it. Finds a check, though. Hits down Max Hartwell. 2 seconds remaining till we're on full man strength here. Brow trying to find Murray. And puck goes up into the netting for the whistle. Cathcart and Cathcart will win the draw. Kept alive from Holinski at the point. Emery quickly takes it away for the Dearborn Wolverines. Cross ice pass to Emery. Emery trying to find someone up top. Bounces away. Icing's waved off that definitely hit the stick of Holinsky or a Wolverine. Now here comes Ducey up the middle. Finds Yates on his stick, but Yates can't collect it. Heslop leaves it for a lone person in the corner is DeTrue. DeTrue loses it. Emery takes it away for the Wolverines. Do they get it out? They will. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Quickly taken away here by Joey Kybor. It's got to be Cyborg. What am I saying? Cyborg gets the puck from Hartwell. Cyborg cross ice pass to Cathhart. Bailey Bird looking for someone in front. Puck goes wide. And now Ducey picks it up in the corner. Uses the one hand on his stick to get it up to Nugent. Off the boards, chase here by DeTrue. He takes the spill. Yates with a great forecheck there. But out of the offensive zone, Ducey slaps it down low. Got to reorganize. Great stick check there from Nugent. Deflected the play, hit the glass, though. Wolverine still hold on to the puck, though. Here comes Bailey Bird. Cross ice pass to Cathhart. Cathhart's shot goes high into the netting for the whistle. Shot scores off the rebound. I couldn't see the number, but the Wolverines knotted up at one. That was scored by Liam Summit, who was pinching down low to get that juicy rebound that was displayed, tying it up 1-0. So here at Iceland Sports Complex, Wolverines just tied it up 1-1 with about 8:19 remaining in the second period. We await the draw between Connor Hossey and Andrew Brow. Brow will win the draw. Brow through the zone, takes a shot, goes high and wide. Kick back into the corner is from Bowers, and Nico Anestis trying to find someone in front. Nardi keeps it alive with his stick. Anestis using his speed here. Tries to find Lane. Lane will collect it now. Here comes Holton with the shot. Or no. Stops on a dime to leave it for Lane in the corner. Lane gets it up to Bowers. Bowers shot. Rebound picked up by Marcola. Marcola rushed that pass. Goes off the boards to Bowers. Icing will be called. Nico Ness takes a spill there with Ethan Marcola. Everyone's good, though. Icing is called on the Cardinals, though. Face-off won by Allen. Wolverines hold on to the possession in this offensive zone. This second period has been pretty much all Dearborn Wolverines so far. Couple hands go up on the Cardinals bench, maybe looking for a call. Nothing going there for the Cardinals. Wolverines slap it in the zone. Bowers picks it up off the boards, plays it off the right wing boards. Offside's called on the Wolverines. Zach Janikowski and Morrow await the neutral zone draw. Janikowski wins it back to Emery. I think Emery has played every single minute of the second period so far for the Wolverines, it seems like. As Payton Loses it in the corner. Gets some help from a fellow Wolverine. Now chance for Payton behind the net. Spins around on a dime. Using his whole entire 6'7" frame to shield the puck. Hit late on by Patch on Hartwell on the left wing boards. Murrow loses it. Wolverines hold on to it now in the corner. Beeman using his body, played up top to Emery. Emery, cross ice pass to Hartwell. Hartwell will just lose it. But picked up by Emery in the neutral zone. He'll rim it around to the other defenseman for the Cardinals. Shot goes high for Janukowski, though, off the loose puck in front. Emery now from the point. Hits up into the netting off the deflection of a stick. Face-off won by the Wolverines. Shot was deflected. Cardinals go the other way. Eating a check there was Brow in the neutral zone. Jesus. That looked like it was coming for me. Puck out of play off the netting. Whistle down low. On the Zamboni side of the offensive zone for the Cardinals. 3:50 remaining in the second period. Wolverines win the draw, and they start chasing it up themselves here by Joey Cybor. Fights through Ducey with the stick. Wolverines hold on to it. Cathcart spins around on the right wing boards. Pass up to Samaj. Played into the corner. Cardinals take it away. Through the middle, looking for Murray was Brow. Murray using his body near the Michigan bench. Through the neutral zone, Murray almost had a chance for a breakaway. Delayed offsides. Hand is up for the Wolverines. Ducey will pick it up. Now waved off. He'll fan on that pass, though. Ducey finally gets it out, finds Murray. Murray leaves it for Brow. Brow using his speed to gain the zone. Fights through a stick check here. Uses his body in the corner. Leaves it for Nugent. Nugent gets it right back. Nugent through the middle. Shot. Gets deflected off of the blade of a Wolverine's stick into the netting for a whistle. It's a 141. Can you give me... Seema, does that say 141 on the clock? 4:41. Okay, thank you. 4:41 remaining here in the second period. 1-1 is your score. The True awaits the draw with Allen. Allen will win the draw, though. Played back to number 7 for the Wolverines. He'll get it out of the zone. Picked up by Nardi. Opposite corner dump there for Nardi. Wolverines get it right back. Cardinals get some help off the referee there, the linesman. The Wolverines gaining some speed as they enter the offensive zone. Drop back shot, save by Brzezinski. I believe that hit off the blocker into the corner. It goes. Here comes Yates through the neutral zone. Pass to the True, finding Yates behind the net. He can't do so. That one gets by Nardi. Bowers is alone. It's a 3-on-1 chance. Great back check here from Bobby Bird. Pass in front goes wide into the corner. Dawson Nelson to number 8 for the Wolverines. He spins around the zone here. Drop back to 7. Now in front, slot chance goes wide. Bowers will pick it up in the corner. 8 pinching down low. Will pick it up himself. Nardi will get the rim around into the opposite corner. Pass up the middle. Almost connected with Yates. Yates just wasn't able to corral it. Through the neutral zone, Bowers dumps it in. Gets deflected off. Bird almost takes it away from Payton. Payton pass back to 8. Off the glass. Wolverines get it through the neutral zone off the dump attempt there. And here comes Holton off the right side. Does a move there, spinning around. Leaves it for Proctor in the opposite corner. Proctor collects it again. Eats a check there. Applied by number 8 for the Wolverines. Still loose in the feet of 8. Now played away. Taken away by Beeman with the great pinch there. Number 8 will pick it up himself, though, for the Wolverines. Plays behind the net of Heslop. And he'll just dump it all the way down for the whistle. 2:21 remaining here in the second period. Tied at 1 between the Wolverines and the Cardinals. Janukowski and Murrow wait to draw. Murrow wins it back to Malcolm. Malcolm will get it taken away there by Payton. Through the neutral zone, bouncing it goes. Beeman using his speed to pick it back up. Get it out of the defensive zone. Picked up by Murrow. He'll drop it off for Malcolm. Malcolm going through the middle of the offensive zone. He'll get lucky with a drop pass there. No call as Louisville's bench is looking for one. Wolverines go the other way. Off the right wing boards. Picked up by Malcolm through the middle. He finds Patch. Patch. Cross ice pass to Murrow. Murrow shot. Saved by Heslop. Puck's loose. Hartwell takes a spill. Patch. Tries to do it himself. Saved by Heslop, though. He gets the pass off to Malcolm, and Malcolm just had one thing to do, get it past Heslop. I believe that hit the paddle of Heslop's stick for the save, and it went into the netting. Whistle will be down low in the Cardinals' offensive zone. It looked like it from this angle, I won't lie. Oh, it hit the post? Oh, I heard the noise, and it sounded like the paddle. Hartwell's pass is taken away by Murray. Emery's pass is now taken away by Murray, and now Murray's pass is taken away by Cathcart. Hartwell behind the net of Heslop. Almost 1 minute to go in this second period. 1-1 is your score between the Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines and the Louisville Cardinals. Dump down low. Heslop coming out of his bench to pick this up. He leaves it for Hartwell. Hartwell through the middle looking for, which was Kybor, but no luck there. Icing is called on the Wolverines. A little bit under a minute left to go here in the second period. To be completely honest, this whole entire period seemed like it's all Wolverines, but it's only tied at 1. Polinsky gets the stick or the puck back off of a chasing Wolverine. Nugent eats a check there, loses the glove. Chance for Brow goes into the netting. Ducey and Hartwell pushing and shoving here. Just right in front of the ref. I don't think this ref cares. And here comes the Andrew line. I did the Hansons. The Jims. Jim, and Jim. Jim, Bob, Jimmy, and Jimmy. You prefer to be all called Jim. A little pushing and shoving. No calls are made as of now. And the ref Lagler awaits. And by himself in the circle, here comes the teams. Carter Allen and Tyler DeTrue await the draw here. About 45 seconds remaining. Allen wins the draw. Wolverines rim it out. Picked up by Beeman in the neutral zone. Bird using a stick there. Beeman takes a weird bounce. I think either hit a stick or the stanchion. Oh! That sounded a lot bigger than it was as the True uses his body. Offside's called on the Wolverines there. Whistle's blown. .84 remaining here in the second period. 1-1. Tied up here between the Wolverines and the Cardinals. Moreau waits the draw. It's one back to Nardi. Played in the corner. Beeman almost eats a bad check there. Puck's loose in the crease. Whistle's blown. A Wolverine's hands did go up. No goal was called, though. .50 on the dot. Thank you, John Cohen. Remaining in the second. Murrow Cathcart await the draw. Just drop the puck. Stripes, you can have this conversation with the coach in 5 seconds. Face off one by the Wolverines. They slap it down low. Or they tried to. And now that's the end of the period. 1-1 after 40 minutes. One goal in the first for the Cardinals, none for the Wolverines. And then in the second, it was just the same story, just flipped around. As the first period was all Cardinals, second period was all Wolverines. We're tied at 1. We'll be back after this short break. You're watching Louisville hockey at Iceland Sports Complex. Thank you. Be back in a second. Hello, Burkhart. I miss you, brother. 5 minutes ago here in the intermission, but it's everyone's favorite segment. I look at the alumni of the school that we're playing against. And University of Michigan-Dearborn is not the best. I don't know a single name. Ismail Ahmed, Director of Michigan Department of Human Services. There you go. Saul Anzua, Chairman of the Michigan Republican Party. Nice. Mark Atkinson. Hey, one of the world's top diabetes researchers. Nice. Susie Avery, former chair of the Michigan Republican Party. Great. I don't even know what that is. Rima Fahik. Hey, Miss USA winner of 2010. Atta boy, Dearborn. Pamela Good, co-founder and CEO of Beyond Basics, a nonprofit organization that provides literacy interventions to students across the state of Michigan. That's good. Rudy Hatfield. Rudy Hatfield, a professional basketball player of the Barangay Ginebra Kings in the PBA. What the hell is the Philippine Basketball Association? Yeah. Because why not? The alumni of Dearborn. I usually do it every intermission, and this one is not good. My favorite one, though, my favorite moment was Ohio State, because I didn't know Dahmer went there. I was like, no way, Jeffrey Dahmer went to Ohio State. Paul Kemp, novelist. Mary Beth Kelly, former Michigan Supreme Court Justice. Oh, my God. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Saw Huda. I thought it was the girl from Love Island. It's not. She's 41 years old. I was like, I know that name. Huda Catton, makeup artist, beauty blogger, and founder of cosmetic line Huda Beauty. They got a bunch of politicians. That's good. Hey, Trevor Rosen, member of award-winning country music art Old Dominion. Anyone a country fan? I'm not. I know of that band, though. Sunni Saad, Lebanese footballer. He was the Gatorade Player of the Year in soccer. He played. All right, now this just says he played at Michigan, I think. Played for Sporting Kansas City. Played for Indy 11. Yikes. Hey, Burkhart, yes, they did suck. Thank you. I know. To the sports world that doesn't involve the Miami Dolphins, for the love of God. At halftime, in what everyone thought would be a low-scoring game, tied at 21, Rutgers and Iowa go into halftime. 19-3, Tulsa leads the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Oklahoma State, Tulsa. They were so good. Red Sox are up 4-3 in the middle of the seventh to the Rays. Orioles are up 4-2 over the Yankees in the top of the ninth. 9-6, Mets hold the lead over the Nationals in the top of the eighth. 4-3, White Sox up on the Padres in the top of the eighth. 10-1 still the Royals Blue Jays game. 1-0 Rangers hold the lead over the Marlins. 2-0 Guardians over the Twins in the top of the sixth. 6-6 in the Angels Rockies game in the bottom of the fifth. Mariners up 2-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Cardinals up 2-1 in the top of the fifth. As the Dearborn Wolverines have to listen to a few boos as they re-enter the ice surface. Phillies and Diamondbacks are about to get underway, and in about 30 minutes, Dodgers-Giants, because everyone loves the Dodgers. And here comes the Cardinals. fantasy update for the people that do care. Jada Daniels will not play this week due to a knee injury. So there's that. Agreed. Let me sneak in here, Zemi. You're good, brother. Is that your prediction? Zemi's prediction, we win 3-1. We get 2 quick goals. 4-1? Ooh. Place your bets at FanDuel.com. I wish. Oh. Go use Prize Picks. I'm sure there's some weird one. Thank God I didn't play. I would have sold. Coach, I'm a millionaire, though. You literally threw the puck into our own net. What are we doing? We were about to drop the puck, and now there's issues. Spill where?
Yeah, right now. Stops and starts on the dots. Go.
Get a fan out there. He's locked in. If there's any Michigan fans in the chat, can you tell me who 7 and 8 are? I don't have them on the sheet at all, and they are definitely playing. Maybe.
Hi, Burkhart.
Burkhart, if you hear this, Zim is saying hello, and he loves you.
No.
Miss Sophia wants to let you know, Zach Burkhart, that you suck. And that you're the worst captain ever, and I quote from Sophia Norberg. Huh? 12. Oh. I believed you. Okay. Yeah, dude, get out of Dallas. Dude, I'm from Frisco, actually. Okay, can we get back to the game so I don't have to be an idiot on this live stream? Yeah, they listen to my prayers. Here we go. Tell her to close the yearbook. Here we go. 1-1. Last frame here at Iceland Sports Complex on this beautiful Friday night. Wolverines win the draw, playing it back. Cybor tries to chip it in. No luck. Goes right to the stick of Bowers. Off the boards from Nardi is Malcolm. Malcolm leaves it for Murrow. Murrow chases it himself into the corner. Loses it. Wolverines go the other way. Through the neutral zone they go, is led by Bailey Bird. Pass to Caleb Cathart. Gets the pass to Cybor, but he'll lose it with a great stick deflection there. Chipped in the corner from Bowers' stick. Bird for the Wolverines picks it up. Pass up to the defenseman. Bird doesn't move around there. Shot saved by Brzezinski off the left pad. Played up to the point is number 8. Spins around Patch. Plays it down low. Nardi takes a spill, gets it to Patch. Patch flips it out. Line change for the Cardinals. Got to be quick. Rush back up the Wolverines' way, and they'll just flip it into the crease of Brzezinski, and he'll cover it up for the whistle to complete this line change. I don't know. Brow awaits the draw. Wolverines win it. Back to back, they go at the point. Now played down low is number 8. Looking for someone in the slot. Payton will lose it. Now it's a 2-on-1 the other way, led here by Murray and Nugent. Murray. Pass to Nugent goes wide. And now it's a rush up for the Wolverines the other way. Quickly taken away by Brow. Now Nugent to Murray. Murray. Shot. Save there by Heslop. Excuse me. Now Beeman picks it up off the rebound. Fights through a check. Eats it. Into the corner. Wolverines try and get it out. They will. Pass back to Drew from Brow. Drew finds Murray on the left wing boards. Now he goes through the middle. He drops it off for Brow. Brow uses his speed to get to the right side of the left or offensive zone. Shot saved by Heslop. Rebound picked up in the corner by the Wolverines. And number 7 plays it back. 24 shots for the Louisville Cardinals to the Dearborn Wolverines 20 as that one flips into the roof. And like always, it does not come back down. One day, there's just going to be like 20 pucks just fall through the roof. Bird from the corner loses it. Wolverines go the other way. Eating a check there was, and now it's Barrett. Barrett's shot goes wide. Hits the stanchion with a weird bounce to True. Picks it up off the bounce. Goes up the other way. Nico and Nessus using his body. Pass in front to Yates. Excuse me, that was Bird that he was using his body, not Nico and Nessus. Now in the corner. Yates fighting for it. He gets it taken away by Samaj of the Wolverines. And they chip it out. Icing will be called. Cardinals have a face-off in the offensive zone now. All right. Face-off will be taken here by Tim Holton. Face-off won by Holton, played back to Nardi. Nardi's shot gets deflected off the foot of a Wolverine defender. Nico Nessus off-angle shot saved there by Heslop. Wolverines take it away from Bowers at the point. Holton gets back in time to save the day to stop a rush. Gets hit down in front of the penalty box. Wolverines take back possession. Getting it down on the right wing boards. They rim it around, and it's picked up off the left wing boards by Connor Hassey. Marcola and the Nessus fight for it on the left wing boards. Flipped up, hits the shoulder of Bowers. Puck's loose behind the net. Marcola picks it up for the Wolverines. Fighting for it between Nardi. Nardi gets it to Proctor. Proctor up to a Nessus and Nessus. Gaining speed. Shot. Save. Proctor in front. A Nessus shot. Hits the siding of the net, and the net gets dislodged off. This game stays tied up at 1. Great chance there for the Cardinals to take back the lead. And Nessus just couldn't get a clean shot off as he was hurrying it up. So Malcolm awaits the draw here. In the offensive zone, he'll take it against Matt Cunningham. Malcolm wins it back to Patch. Malcolm's backhand shot. Loose. Beeman picks up the rebound. Back to Patch in the slot. Shot. Hits the body of a Wolverine. Beeman picks up the rebound. Saved by Heslop. Played in the corner. It's Murrow. He eats a check, gets it to Patch. Patch doesn't move there. Loses it, though, just before he takes a shot. Hits a ref. Goes back the Cardinals' way. Murrow fighting through a check. Wolverines will get it. No, they will go back. Now they will get it out. Pass up to Bailey Bird. Beeman off the left side to Patch. Patch goes through the middle now. Shots. Glove save there by Heslop. A promising start to the third period for the Cardinals as the energy seems to be going their way. Maybe in a little ice tilt action here, as it seems like the offenses flow on that side of the ice. Here comes the Andrew line of Murray, Nugent, and Brow. Murray will take the draw. Murray will lose it. Wolverines go the other way, getting it out of the zone. All the way down it goes. Icing is called as Ducey just won the race to the puck for the hybrid icing called there by the referees. Face-off taken in the offensive zone. Oh, God. Here comes Gage with a text. Thanks, Gage. Face-off won by the Wolverines. They get it out, but quickly take it away by Helinski, who flips it back in. Wolverines go the other way, move around Ducey. Into the corner, it's Brow and Cathcart. Cathcart getting some help from Cybor. Puck pass up to the point, gets caught in the feet of the linesman. Disrupts the possession for the Wolverines. Now they pick it back up in the neutral zone. Chip it down low, and it rims behind the net of Brzezinski. Ducey gets it to Nugent in the corner. Nugent spins around. Behind the goal line, he plays it back to Helinski, who still stays behind the goal line. Pass up through the middle. Hits a Wolverine defender in the pads. Goes back to their possession. 28-20 shots in favor of the Cardinals. Murray with a great forecheck there. Got tangled up. Now Heslop has to play it himself, and he'll just play it safe to cover it up. Murray, being quite the pest in front of the net, starts a pushing and shoving match as he just walks away and laughs and looks at it. No calls are made. Line change for the Cardinals. It'll be Bobby Bird, Tyler DeTrue, and is that Jonathan Patch? No, Bryce Yates, excuse me. DeTrue wins it back. Can't find a defender, though, in the middle. Nardi will pick it up in the neutral zone. Nardi to Bird. Bobby Bird, of course. Bird looking for DeTrue. No help there. Bird will pick it up in the neutral zone. Shoulder looks better for Bobby Bird this season. Bowers on his own blue line, loses it. Wolverines try and start a rush up. It's Payton the other way through the middle. Shot saved by Brzezinski off the shot from Zach Janukowski. To keep this at 1-1. Line change for the Cards. Proctor, Anestis, and Tim Holton for the offense. Beeman and Drew for the defense. Brzezinski obviously still in. Holton wins the draw back to Anestis. Anestis' pass hits the foot of Allen of the Wolverines. Rims around the boards. Fighting for it. Beeman gets the loose puck through the slot. Trying to find Proctor. He can't, but he gets it out of the zone. Forecheck applied here. Great stick check there from Carl Drew. Puck goes the other way, picked up by the Wolverines. Now, loose puck in the neutral zone. Carl Drew eats a check there. Icing is waved off. Whit Proctor does not win the race. Wolverines go up the other way. Now it's number 8, drops it to Nelson. Nelson shot saved by Brzezinski off the right pad. Now in front, chance for the Wolverines shot. Glove save, puck's loose and covered up by Luke Brzezinski. The shot was kind of a floater from Carter Allen. Murrow waits the draw. Finds Patch off the win, who finds Malcolm in the neutral zone. Eats a check. Patch will win the race to the puck. Patch tries to find Murrow in front, goes just past his stick. Wolverines go the other way, led here by Bailey Bird. Bird finds it in the corner, eats a check there from Ducey. Ducey applying more pressure. Patch will take it away. Cathcart to Bird. Bird. Block shot from Ducey. Puck's loose in the slot. Shot goes wide. Hits the siding of the net. Puck's loose in front again. Patch will pick up the rebound. Murrow slaps it out for the Cards. Picked up by Samaj. Now it goes the other way, led here by Noah Malcolm. Malcolm finds Patch. Patch fighting through the stick check there. Will lose it. The Wolverines will get it out. Icing's waved off. Brzezinski from his crease leaves it for Nardi. Nardi finds Malcolm off the deflection. We'll just dump it down low for the line change. Here comes the Andrew line. Here comes Murray off the weird deflection. Almost had it in the slot for a good chance, but gets tangled up off the ice because it was bouncing. Hartwell spinning around in his own zone, plays it off the right wing or left wing boards, finds Payton through the neutral zone. No one can find that pass. Murray will pick it up and now in through his defensive zone. Trying to find Brow. Murray throwing his body there again in front of his own bench. Shot, deflection chance there. Brzezinski with the save off his skate. Murray gets it out, flipped up. Brow gaining speed, picks up the loose puck in the offensive zone. Spins around at the left wing board side. Nugent will lose it. Wolverines go the other way. Goes through the neutral zone. Bowers will slap it back into the neutral zone from his defensive zone, trying to find a fellow Andrew Brow. Bowers using his body to disrupt that possession for the Wolverines. It goes the other way. Led here by Yates. Will lose it. Wolverines the other way. Led here by 7. It gets taken away by Tyler DeTrue. Back to the Wolverines. They slap it down low. Into the corner. Picked up by Nelson. Eats a check there from Bowers. Bowers uses his stick. Gets it up to Yates. Using the boards there. To Yates off the left side. Cuts middle. Pass to Bird. Bird shot. Rebound. Scores! Tyler DeTrue off the rebound from Bobby Bird's shot. And the Cards take a 2-1 lead. Bryce Yates coming from the left side of the offensive zone. Cuts middle. Finds Bird. Bird gets a clean shot off. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to get it loose. And DeTrue is able to shovel that one in off the rebound. 2-1, Louisville takes the lead with just under 9.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Wolverines win the faceoff. They dump it down low. Puck's loose, picked up by Yates. Slapped away in the neutral zone. Picked up by Beeman on his own blue line. He'll gets it out and into the offensive zone. Line change here for the offensive line for the Cardinals besides Bobby Bird. Bobby Bird applying a great forecheck here. Now he'll get the change off. Patch comes out for him. Murrow using his body on the forecheck there. Malcolm, great forecheck, keeps it alive in the offensive zone. Quickly gets it taken away by the Wolverines. Wolverines the other way, gets called on the offsides. Called on Matt Cunningham, the Chatham, Ontario native. Neutral zone faceoff will be taken here by Murrow and Cathcart of the Wolverines. Faceoff won by the Cardinals. Polinsky gets it down low. Loose puck. Almost got tangled up in the feet of Hathslop. Ducey picks it up in the neutral zone. Leaves it for Murrow. Murrow will give it right back to Bailey Bird. Here comes the Wolverines the other way. Shot. Oh, just squeaked over the top of Brzezinski's head. Cyborg's pass was to Hartwell. He couldn't corral it the other way. Wolverines have it in their defensive zone. Huge hit laid on there by Patch on Hartwell. Malcolm, no look pass, taken away by Cathcart. Cathcart in front, hits a body, deflection behind the net, picked up. And the Cards are called for a hand pass. Can't do that anymore? I thought you can do it in the defensive zone.
If it's in a backward motion, not a forward zone.
Oh, did he catch it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If you're running forward motion,
That's true. Face off won by the Wolverines. Quick shot saved by Brzezinski. Played into the corner. Picked up by Barrett. He'll lose it. Brow will pick it up. Through the middle he goes. Trying to find Malcolm, who went for a line change. Wolverines the other way. Shot saved by Brzezinski. Rebound picked up by Ducey, but quickly taken away by Allen of the Wolverines. Played up to Nelson, now to Barrett. Barrett. Great stick check there from Nugent. Nugent doing it all himself right there. Gets it quickly taken away by a Wolverine. Brow fights through a check from 7. Played in the corner. Picked up by Carter Allen. Wolverines go the other way to start a rush up. Bouncing puck finds Bowers' stick on his own blue line. He plays it all the way back to the goal line. Cross-ice pass to Nardi. Back to Bowers. Bowers being patient with the puck. Kind of fanned on that pass. Payton will take it away for the Wolverines and start to rush up here. Payton through the offensive zone. Drops it back to his defender, number 7. 7's shot chance and scores! Brendan Payton for the Wolverines. Gets it in off of a deflection backhanded shot there that tie it up at 2. With about 7:17 remaining here in the third period. As we just hit the 10 o'clock hour on the Eastern time zone. The Wolverines just tied it up here at Iceland Sports Complex. Face-off won by the Cards, now taken away by Bobby Bird. He leaves it for Detrude. Detrude just had the Cardinals goal not too long ago. And now a hand pass called on the Wolverines. Maybe. Some luck here for the Cardinals off of a hand pass call. Thank you. Yates awaits the faceoff. Faceoff won by the Wolverines. They get it out of the zone. Picked up by Beeman in the neutral zone. Plays it off the glass. Detrude chases it off the forecheck. Yates gains in with some help. Taken away by Detrude. Detrude shot save there by Hoslop. Played in the corner. Bird and Detrude forechecking there. Yates getting back off the back skate. Rimmed around the boards by the Wolverines. Cyborg and Cathcart taking it in on the left wing boards. Off the right wing board shot from Emery, covered up by Brzezinski for the whistle. Line change for both squads here. It's Anestis, Murray, and Holton for this line for the Cardinals. Shot from the point goes high and wide. Allen pass to his defenseman Samaj. Anestis disrupts the play enough. Helinski will pick it up behind the goal line. Played into the corner. Stops on a dime. Cross-ice pass to his defenseman partner, Ducey. He goes to the right side. Off the boards. Icing's waved off as Holton wins the race to the puck. Holton through the middle of the zone. Leaves it for Ducey. Ducey's shot goes wide. Played in the corner by Anestis. Anestis eats a check. Finds Patch behind the net. Patch finding for an opening. He gets Ducey. Ducey's shot gets deflected off his stick. Played in the corner. Patch gets the puck back. Plays it up to Holton. Holton back to Patch down low. Patch in front. Chance. Puck still loose. Patch shot. Hits the siding of the net, and the net's dislodged off. Whistle and face-off will be taken down low. Timeout taken. Do we know by who? Timeout has been taken. .5:26 remaining here in the third. Teams are tied up at 2. Scoreboard update here to the college football world we go. Still tied up at 21 between the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. The Phoenix Mercury are up 45-41 over the New York Liberty at halftime. Series tied at 1. Oh, God. Quick Red Sox update for Dylan Torres. Real quick. Oh, my goodness. Red Sox are up 10-3 at the top of the 8th. Bases loaded for the Red Sox. Let's go. 5:26 remaining here in the third period. Tied up 2-2. Murrow waits the draw after the timeout. Drops it back to Malcolm. Shot save there by Heslop. Beeman pinching down low. Plays it in the corner. Patch will pick up the loose puck. Patch. Pass up to the point to Malcolm. Playing out of position as Beeman gets back to his natural position. Kept alive. Patch in the slot. Can't get a clean shot off. Slapped away to the corner. Now Patch will pick it back up. Eats a check. Does he get some help from Malcolm? He can't. Cathcart will get it away. And the Wolverines go up the other direction. Bailey Birds pass in the slot to Nelson. Excuse me, Joey Cybor. Deflected into the net for the whistle. Now here comes the Andrew line again for the Cardinals. Brow, Murray, Nugent. The Jims, if you know Shorzy. Brow waits the draw. Face off won by the Wolverines. Quick shot off. Save by Brzezinski. Offsides waved off. Played in the corner. Holinsky and Janikowski. And the puck goes under the Zamboni door for a dead puck and dead whistle. 4:27 remaining here in the third.
Number 7 is Jamison Franz from Lethbridge, Alberta.
Thank you, Jody. Franz, nice. Face-off won by Brow. Wolverines keep it alive for the time being, but quickly take it away here by Andrew Murray. And Murray just ate a check, so you know he's probably going to try and kill someone in the next 2 seconds. And here comes Franz after I just learned his name, thanks to his mother. Off the boards. What's the call now? Now that door is open. Cool. No other place than Iceland Sports Complex when doors are just opening up. The roof takes away the pucks. And the stanchions have the craziest bounces you'll ever see. Brow waits the draw. Wins it back to Holinsky with some help from Murray. Holinsky going through the right side now. Oh, what a move in the corner, but he gets it taken away. Barrett finds Allen on the right side. Allen shots. Gets hit down there by Helinski. Breaks his stick, too. I think he landed on it. And now it's Nugent the other way. Drops it from Murray. Murray eats the check there. Nardi gets the loose puck. In front chance. Loose. Nugent in front. Puck gets net gets dislodged off for the whistle. Closer period now as the shot totals have gotten down to a one shot advantage for the Cardinals as it's 33-32. 3:13 remaining here in the third period. DeTrue waiting the draw here. As Bird behind him. Wolverines will win the draw. Fanning on the shot. DeTrue will get it back down low in the corner. Chased here by Bryce Yates. Beeman can't get it off the boards. Whistle or icing is waved off. Brzezinski leaves it for Bobby Bird. Bobby Bird goes around. One defender loses it on the second one. That was Cathcart. Wolverines try and start a rush up the other way. Now through the middle, Cathcart, he goes past to Bailey Bird. Bailey Bird's shot goes wide into the corner. Ricochets up to Bobby Bird. Bailey Bird from the point plays it down low to Cathcart. Wolverines gaining some momentum down low. They just recently tied up the game. Up top to Emery. Bird gets his stick involved at the point shot from Bailey Bird. Bird on Bird crime right there. Cyborg slaps down the dump attempt from Carl Drew. Beeman will pick up the loose puck. Beeman up to DeTrue, who just taps it to Malcolm. Malcolm gets it on the left side, circles around the zone, finds Murrow at the point. Does a move there, loses it. Picked up in the corner by Patch. Patch almost had Nardi coming down low. Couldn't handle it too well. 1:48 remaining here in the third period. Game is knotted up. Chance for the Cards here. Malcolm fans on it. Murrow can't get it. Helinski from the point gets tangled up. That's a hook. Okay, it's not a hook. Never mind. Nardi picks up the loose puck in the neutral zone. Shot. Deflected. Hits the glass. Played down low. Patch will chase it. Helinski almost kept it alive. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Nardi. Pass up, looking for Murray. He can't get it. Chance here for Payton for the Wolverines. He can't get a shot off. Great back check there from Brendan Helinski. Murrow picks up the loose puck, pass up to Murray, and here comes crunch time. 1:08 remaining. Murray played into the corner, picked up by Murrow. Murrow pass back to Helinski, back to Murrow in the corner. Murrow fights through the checks. He leaves it on the left side, trying to find Murray. Bounces over the stick of Murray. Now Nugent will pick it up in the corner. Back to Murray. Back up to Beeman. Beeman will lose it. And here comes a 4-on-4 the other way. Led here by Payton. He'll just flip it up for no one. Played in the corner. Or played onto the boards. Januszewski shot saved by Brzezinski. Played up top to Franz. Franz doesn't move. Loses it. Taken away here by Brow. Here's a 3-on-2 the other way. Great back check here from the Wolverines. And the front shot, save. The whistle was blown. It's because the net was dislodged off. Does that say what? 49?
19 seconds.
19 seconds remaining in the third period of regulation. No, it was the net got dislodged off.
Face-off won by the Wolverines. And here comes Payton the other way. Got it. Shoot it real quick. Chance in the front. Brzezinski sprawling around. Gets back into position. Barrett shot. Block shot there from Jonathan Patch. Eats a check at the end of the period. And that's the end of regulation, tied up 2-2. We go to overtime. Great blocked shot there from Jonathan Patch on Will Barrett of the Wolverines. $60 up, $60 down. We await the start of the overtime period. Rutgers and Iowa still tied at 21. So 3-on-3 is about to get underway for the overtime period. The True, Malcolm, and Holinsky for the Cardinals. Payton, I believe Hartwell, and number 8 for the Wolverines to start off this overtime period. Face off won by the Cardinals, almost quickly taken away by Payton. Holinsky to DeTrue. DeTrue back to Malcolm. Malcolm gaining some speed. Gets around through the middle. He goes shot. Up in the air. Played in the corner. Saved by Heslop. Now played in the corner is Malcolm in number 8. Number 8 coming out of the corner with the puck. Gaining some speed. Being defended here by Holinsky. Playing it up top. Shot there. Block shot by Holinsky. Holinsky plays it off the boards. Great stick check there from Holinsky on Payton. Gets DeTrue. DeTrue off the boards to Malcolm. Malcolm getting tangled up in the corner there. No call. Hartwell with a chance here to end the game. In front chance for the Wolverines. The net is off. They fix it, though. No whistle this time. Shot there in front by Cyborg. Doesn't get clean off. Louisville the other way. They try and start up a rush. Beeman playing it down low. Line change for Malcolm into True. Here comes Murray and Brow. So it's Beeman, Murray, and Brow. Beeman drops it off for Murray. Murray gaining some speed off the left side here. He goes. Shot. Oh, looking for Brow with the slot chance there. Bounces right over the stick of Brow. Picked up by Beeman in the neutral zone. And he'll take it up himself through the middle, cutting to the right side now. Trying to play it back, it looks like. He'll just play it in the corner. He finds Murray. Murray playing it around, spins around. Here's a chance in front. Murray shot. Saved by Haslob. Bailey Bird gets tangled up with Murray. Face off down low in the offensive zone for the Cardinals. Jonathan Patch is joined here by Cam Murrow and Brendan Holinsky. 3:06 remaining here in the overtime period. Murrow and Janukowski. Janukowski wins the draw back to Emery. Emery through his own defensive zone now through the neutral zone. He goes to the left side. Quickly deflected away and enough to disrupt that possession for offsides being called on the Wolverines. Great stick check there from Jonathan Patch. Murrow wins the draw back to Helinski. Helinski flips it off the glass to Murrow. Helinski's down on the ground. Hartwell with a move around Patch. Murrow with a great stick check there. He gets it up now to Patch. Patch and Murrow on a 2-on-1. Hayden gets back on the back check there to disrupt that. A rush up. Patch from his defensive zone leaves it for Helinski. Helinski drops it off for Brow. Brow through the middle looking for Helinski. Gets taken away there by Hartwell. Hartwell from his own corner loses it in his feet. Brow takes it away. He goes all the way back into the neutral zone. He'll probably just wait for a line change. He will. Finds Beeman off the bench. Beeman looking for Murray in the slot. Save there by Hoslub. What an unbelievable save here from the Wolverines goaltender. Hoslub has just kept this game going with his glove. Well, we await the draw here from Carter, Allen, and Brow. Allen will win it back to Emery. Emery cross ice pass to Barrett. Barrett back to Emery. 1:38 remaining here in the overtime period. Puck's taken away by Brow. Brow using his speed finds Murray. Murray on a breakaway here. Oh, and he tried to get too fancy with it and couldn't get the stick on the puck good enough to get a good shot off. Goes wide. Barrett the other way for the Wolverines. And now the other way it goes off of a miscommunication. Malcolm leads the rush here. Malcolm's shot got deflected up off the post from the deflection. DeTrue using his body on Barrett. Number 8 waiting for a line change for his Wolverines. Under a minute left to go here in overtime. Wolverines down low. Shot save there by Brzezinski. Puck still loose. Taken up by Malcolm. Malcolm using his feet gets it out of the zone. Wolverines go the other way, though. They take it back. Cathcart losing it for a second. Gains it right back. Helinski gets tangled up on the boards. No call. Bailey Bird with under 30 to go. Leaves it for 8. Back to Bailey Bird. Baird off the left side. Shot saved by Brzezinski. Played into the corner. Franz up top for the Wolverines. Tries to get a shot off, will lose it. Played into the neutral zone. And one last rush. If they have a chance, they have to shoot. DeTrue shot. Save there by Hoslub. And that's the end of overtime. So we'll go on the schedule, will be considered a tie. But the boys like to have fun. We'll go to a shootout. Goalies will switch crease. No goalie high fives this game, I've noticed. Usually they're kind of a close community. So we're about to get underway here for the shootout. Reminder, on the schedule, this will go down as a tie, but The boys will play to win. To start off this shootout for the Wolverines is Will Barrett, the Taylor, Michigan native coming out of Trenton High School. Barrett going through the right side now. He'll go through the middle. Shot saved there by Brzezinski. He was able to read that like a book. Not a single move got him out of position, and he was able to just shut him down, not even get a good shot off. Now here comes another 23 now for the Louisville Cardinals, Jonathan Patch. Patch is known for his hands. Let's see what he is cooking here. Going through the middle now to the left side. Shot saved there by Haslov. Quick and easy shot there from Patch. Quick and easy save there from Trevor Haslov. Now it's number 8 for the Wolverines. Yet again, no update in the chat, so I don't know who this guy is. Jim. Here comes number 8. Through the middle he goes. Does a little move there. Fans on the shot. And this one's tied up at 0. Unmarked man, unmarked shot. Huh? David Dell. Here comes. Oh, Andrew Murray now comes down the ice. Does a little move, dipsy-do. Shot scores off the backhand. Top shelf. Got Haslov sliding down and was able to sneak that backhand shot in. And now it comes down to Bailey Bird for the Wolverines. Shot saved there by Brzezinski. And the Cards will win in the shootout. 3-2 is the score. Andrew Murray with the pretty shootout goal to give them a quote-unquote win, if you will. 3-2 win / 2-2 tie for the Cardinals tonight. We'll go through the handshake lines. We'll be back, though, tomorrow at 3 o'clock as it's the rubber match between the Louisville Cardinals and Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines. I'm Tanner DeMesso. You have a great night, you guys. Thank you to the friends, fans, and family of the team. We appreciate all your sacrifices and all that good stuff. Have a good night. Stay safe. Go Cards.